lived in Shropshire for probably 35 years or more, maybe, at least 35 years. And I've been living up here, which is on the outskirts of much Wenlock, for 11 years now. And it's amazing. It's so peaceful. It's a great place to have and work. And it is still very inspirational living here. As an artist, I could work anywhere at all because it's in me to paint, and I'm not fully myself unless I'm painting. I began to realise that what interests me is relationships. So to start with, you have the relationships of the animals in the field with each other, which you observe as a witness. And then you have the relationships of shapes and colour and space and the way the light falls on things, which is something very primeval almost. It's not got to do with present times. It's something that artists want to interpret and make work on their canvas. Well, for the last 2 or 3 years in Much Wenlock, they've had a poetry festival, and I was commissioned to record in pen and watercolour the artists and writers and poets that were performing at this event. Also, I was at that time doing lots of sketches around Wenlock, and one of the shopkeepers saw it and they said the Chamber of Trade were thinking of having a calendar for 2012 to celebrate the Olympics and also just to celebrate the town and the lovely shops and how unusual a place it is. And she said, would you like to do this? And I said, sounds interesting. And I just went and sat in like the Copper Kettle or Paddy Ryan's, because Wenlock is famous for its butchers, and the queue that lines up, especially at Christmas time, is phenomenal, and that's just a delight. Some of the shopkeepers were very sweet and stood a little bit still for a while for me, because it is tricky to get a likeness, certainly when someone's moving the whole time. The shops in Much Wenlock, they are very special. You wouldn't find them in every high street, that's for sure, and certainly the individuality and the personal attention you get is lovely and warm, and that's very unusual these days. You just don't get that personal attention. It is about people really caring for the businesses that they run and giving you their best attention, and also selecting absolutely super items that are unusual, a little bit different, and so well worth coming to see, really. And even if you just want to sort of mosey around and not actually buy anything, it's still delightful and warm, and you can go and have coffee, and there's a lovely fire, and it's very cosy. And there was sweetness itself to me when I was doing the pictures. Absolutely lovely. The thing that made the calendar work was the people, that's for sure. It was absolutely essential for me to have the people to sketch in those drawings. They just don't work without that. And I guess really that kind of work, this new part of my evolving, has come out of being in Wenlock, for sure. The warmth, the friendliness, the acceptance of who I am as well within the town. It's, you know, I can't get down the high street without somebody stopping me saying, hello Beverley, you know, what are you doing at the moment? And I'll sort of chat to them and find out what they're about, and it can take an hour just to go and sort of get something simple from the shops. But it's always very delightful and very special. I have managed to capture quite a bit of Wenlock life, how it feels to be in the town.